I am Fenrir. You know my name, but not my truth. I remember snow, not warmth, not gods, just snow, and the breath of my siblings. Hell, still as death. Jormungandr, curled and listening. And me, the loud one, the reckless one, the one that ran too far into the wind. I didn't know what they feared. I didn't even know what fear was. Then he came. Tyr. No armor, no storm. Just meat in his hand, and a look I didn't understand. No leash, no command. He told stories of gods and roots and worlds strung on branches like bones, of shining palaces, of dying men. He laughed when I chased lights I didn't understand. He laughed when I howled at the sky. He gave me my name. Fenrir, he said, the one from the mossy fields. I didn't ask what that meant. I didn't need to. Because in his voice, it sounded like I mattered. At night, I slept beside him, his hand in my fur, and once I asked, "Will I be more than teeth to them?" He looked away, then back. "You'll be more." And I believed him. I believed all of them. I grew. Not fast, but constant. Each day, taller, stronger, more teeth, less play. At first, they joked. "He'll eat our oxen next," Thor once said. They laughed, but I heard the breath in their throats tighten. Their laughter changed. Their eyes changed. Tyr still came, still fed me, still played, but his smile had questions now. So I asked him, "Do they fear me?" He said nothing, and in that silence, I got my answer. Odin visited less. When he looked at me, there was no hatred, just weight. The way one looks at a fire that grows too close to the walls. I was no longer a cub, but I wasn't a god either. Something in between, unnamed. And that scared them. So they dressed it in words. A test, a game, just another challenge. But I saw it. The worry behind the cheer. The chain behind the smile. They brought it one day, soft as silk, stronger than fate. Gleipnir. They said it was made from things that couldn't exist. The breath of a fish, the beard of a woman, the sound of a cat's footfall. Lies. But lies with power. I smelled magic. I smelled fear. Just for fun, they said. Just to test. I looked at them all, and there wasn't one I would have bitten. Until I looked at Tyr. His gaze was calm, sad, steady. "If you don't trust them," he said, "trust me." I asked for a sign. Anything. He placed his hand in my mouth. No tremble. No hesitation. I let them bind me. Legs, chest, neck. I pulled. Once. Twice. The silk screamed. Not like cloth. Like fate. The bindings held. Made for me. Meant for me. I looked into Tyr's eyes. Still calm. Still ready. And I bit down. Not in rage. Not in hatred. But because the lie was complete. His hand fell. Blood on snow. Pain on pain. And I knew. I was alone. They dragged me far, to a place without names. Stone, ice, wind, no voices, only my breath, and the clink of chain when I dared to move. At first, I howled. Tyr, Odin, anyone. But no one came. The silence answered. I dreamed often of running, of sky, of sun on fur. Each time I woke, it was with frost on my chest. I gave names to the chain, each one a memory. Tyr, Loki, freedom. They cut into me, but it was the stillness that cut deepest. They forgot me, buried me in bedtime stories. They feared the wolf, so they buried the cub. But I remembered, and the memory sharpened, not my teeth, my will. And I swore, if no one comes to free me, then I will tear the world apart with my own teeth. They say I will kill Odin. They say I will swallow the sun. They say I will end the world. They call it Ragnarok. But no one ever asked if I wanted it. I've seen it. In dreams. In fire. In frost. Me, unbound. Moving through gods like mist. Silent. Certain. Free. They call it destruction. I call it return. I will not fight out of rage or hatred, but because they made me this. They taught the world to fear me, and I learned. I am not death. I am the memory of what they did. I am consequence. I am the sound behind the silence, the teeth behind the myth. I am the echo of their betrayal. The chain will break. It always does. And when I come, I won't howl. I won't roar. I'll show them what they made.